Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is Saturday, September the 21st. It's a happy day for me because it's payday. I actually probably won't get the money in my account until tomorrow. It takes it a little bit longer because it does go into my PayPal. Oh, it's been a long month and I have spent so much money. It's just, things that you wouldn't even expect that you have to have money for when you're moving. Little things, and they do add up. I did get the basic necessities from Home Goods, and I think I did pretty good. I got my throw pillows and some things from there that I need for the apartment, and got my trash can and some more things that I need to my cleaning supplies and stuff like that. I did borrow Jill's Swiffer so that I can mop the floors until I can buy one of my own. Oh, look at all these people, y'all, converging. Okay, so it must be a wreck. Yeah, people going to the right, going to the left. They just don't know which lane they want to get into. I reckon I'll go over here to the right. Anyway, before I go any further, and yep, there's a wreck. Just happened. Thank God it wasn't me. I only have liability on my car, so if I hit somebody, that's that's going to leave me with no transportation. Anyway, before I get started on my storytelling for today, I want to let my subscribers and my friends in Houston and all the parts of Texas that have been flooded by this hurricane, I want you to know that I have been in prayer for you daily, and that I am thinking about you, and I just hope and pray that you did not get any water in your homes or on your property. I hope that you did not sustain any damage at all from this awful hurricane. You would think living inland as far as Houston that you would be getting all of this flooding and everything, but it does affect that part of the country in Brazos County, and I know I have Diane and a lot of very good friends who live in that part of Texas. So just know that I am praying for you, and I ask all of my other subscribers to remember you in prayer. And if there's anything that you need that I can do to help you, please leave me an email at glendasully51@gmail.com. It's sad. I just hate to see that happening to people. Especially right here at back to school time and everything. And I saw on the news this morning where Houston didn't even close the schools on Thursday, and then the children got trapped, couldn't make it home, and they had to spend the night in their classroom. That had to be devastating for those children. Anyway, on to a lighter side. I'm on my way to JFK. A very good friend of mine is flying in from St. Louis, Missouri today. His name is Robin. Robin and I have known each other for, almost 30 years. He is a chemical engineer. When I worked John and I had moved to Belleville, Illinois, and we lived there for a couple of years, and then that's when the marriage was coming to an end. And I was working for an attorney there, so that's when I went ahead and filed for divorce and divorced John. And So I moved into a house with the children, and I was making okay money, but not really enough to support me and 3 children. And John just decided to stay drunk all the time and not work. He had always told me, threatened me, that if I ever divorced him, that he would never work another day in his life and would never pay child support. So he stayed true to that promise. So me and the children lived in this house, and I was able to pay the rent, and I got to get over for JFK. I'm going to pull over here and wait also because I'm too early. So anyway, so I worked for the lawyer, and then I got another job for a chemical engineering firm. And there were probably about 7 or 8 chemical engineers that worked for that company, and Robin was one of them. I was 42, and Robin was 32. So of course he was he was quite a bit younger than me, y'all, but we kind of we were working together every day, and I was his secretary along with being secretary to the other chemical engineers too. And we just got to know each other real good, and so we started dating and everything, and we took a few trips together. I wanted to take him to New Orleans, so we drove to New Orleans and got a hotel there on Bourbon Street. It's called the Royal Sonesta. Oh, and it's just exquisite. It's a beautiful hotel there on Bourbon Street. And so we just, Robin had never been to New Orleans, so I showed him all around, and we went to some of the good old Creole restaurants there, and one of them is named Oceana, and it's right across the street from the Royal Sonesta, and they have the best shrimp jambalaya. So let's see, we were there probably 3 days, and I remember we were walking down Bourbon Street one night, and they closed the street off at night for all the partiers and everything, and so here we are just walking hand in hand and enjoying the sightseeing and going into the clubs and listening to the jazz music. And so as we were walking down Bourbon Street, this guy passes us, and he's saying this little mantra over and over: cocaine, try it before you buy it. Cocaine, try it before you buy it. Now, only in New Orleans would you come across somebody that would have the nerve to be selling cocaine and walking down the street and advertising it. Oh, Lordy. So Robin and I did go to the Cafe du Monde one morning, and we had the beignets and the French coffee and everything. And then we came back to St. Louis, and we continued to date a few more months, but I just, me with 3 children and recently divorced, and he was so young and had never been married and had no children. I did decide to end it because I just thought that it wasn't fair for him. I had already had a hysterectomy, and I knew that I wasn't going to be having any more children, and I didn't want to deprive him of that opportunity in life. So I just thought it was best that we ended it. Just watching the video back, and I realized that the tail end of it got cut off because my phone overheated. But Daisy Rebel wants to say hello. She's resting and enjoying her New York apartment. Y'all haven't seen her in a while. Isn't she adorable? Thank you, Kathy, for making her for me. So let me finish with the story about Robin. So we ended our relationship, and he met a real sweet, beautiful, blonde young woman named Kathy, and they got married, and they had a son and a daughter. And the son just recently, he and his wife just gave birth to twin little boys. So Now Robin is a grandfather. He's 58 years old, so I am on my way to pick him up from JFK, and he's going to spend a few days here with me. And we're going to probably ride the train into Manhattan one day and maybe go into the museum or something. But he is very adamant about not wanting to be on YouTube, so y'all will not be seeing his face, but he is still a very good-looking man. Um, his wife died about 18 months ago from pancreatic cancer, and he's had a real rough time. They had a wonderful, long marriage. So I just want to thank you so much for watching, and y'all just keep on coming back. Bye, guys.